Okay, so let's do this next one. Now, the next one has fractions. So, we're going to do the fractions by hand, and then what are we going to do? Double check it on our calculator. So, I tell you guys this, but let me show you. When I distribute that, I need to multiply the 2/3 through the parentheses. But remember that 2 over 3 times 9 is the same as 9 over 1. So I always say to you guys, what's 2 times 9? And then you guys say? 18. And then I say divided by 3, and then you say? 6. But this is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3, so it's going to be 18 divided by 3, and it becomes 6. Now over here, oops, I wrote the wrong. Oh, wait, they did it backwards on this one. They didn't do it that way. So let's just do it the way the textbook does it. So what they said is let's multiply by the denominator first, right? That's what we did in the previous section. So what is the denominator of the fraction? 3. We're essentially doing the same thing. Okay? So we're multiplying by 3, and whatever we do on one side, we do through the other side. So what is 3 over 1 times 2 over 3? Now, the reason that we multiply by the denominator is the denominators will cancel each other. In other words, what's 3 times 2? 6. And then what is 6 divided by 3? 2. So when you multiply, basically this is dividing by 3, and when we multiply by 3, they cancel out, and you're always left with the numerator. Okay? But still do the math. And so then this whole thing just becomes 2 times this stuff. This whole thing becomes negative 15 because I only need to multiply once. Now what's cool about that is now I don't have to deal with any fractions. Okay? So now what's 2 times 9? 18. What is 2 times positive x? Positive 2x. What's negative 15 times 4? Yeah, negative 60. My arrow is not cooperating. Negative 60. And then what's negative 15 times negative x? Positive 15x. Okay? And so then now we're going to try to start combining like terms. I'm going to move. I got to think this through here. I want to move. I'm going to move this 15x over, so I'm going to subtract 15x from both sides. This is how the textbook does it. Would I do it this way? Probably not. So now, what is positive 2 minus 15? Negative 13x. And then if I subtract 18 on this side and I subtract 18 on this side, what goes here? Negative 78. Now, if you're going, where are these numbers coming from, Mr. Adams? Go to your calculator and just do the math on that. What's 2 minus 15? Negative 13. And then what is negative 60 minus 18? Negative 78. So if you're not good with your plus and minuses, your positive and negatives, use your calculator. Make sure. Because it changes the answer. If you don't get those numbers right, you have the wrong answer. All right. So now what do I do? Yeah, I've got negative 13, right, is equal to negative 78. I realize now that my 1 over here looks like a 7. So this is a negative 13. All right, so I'm going to divide by negative 13. That's how you get rid of coefficients. Guess what? That divides evenly. Now, here's another one. If I don't know for sure, I'm going to say negative 78 divided by negative 13. If you get an error message, you accidentally hit a subtraction symbol when you shouldn't have. Positive 6. Positive 6. That's the answer on that one. Let's knock out the little guys. Well, I'm not going to do all these. I think I think we could just skip this and do the work. I am going to do this one real quick, though, the story problem. So this one is just like our example problem. These, you multiply by the denominator on all of those. So you repeat the same process. For number 1, though, it says she saves 12%. What's 12% as a decimal? Well, 12% is the same as 12 per, or divided by 100, isn't it? 12 hundredths, 0.12. See how I did that? So immediately, whenever you see percent, just write the decimal. Here's a trick that I learned. You just move 2 decimal spaces to the left. It says, this year, her salary was $3,000 more than the previous year. What was her previous salary? We don't know. So we call it X. And what do we do with the X with regards to the 3,000? Add 3,000. And it says that she saved
4,200.
So this whole thing is going to equal 4,200, but it was 12% of her income. So I'm going to put 0.12. Now off to the side, I'm going to distribute this through the parentheses. What's 0.12 times X? 0.12X. What's 0.12 times 3,000? Do it on your calculator. I'll raise you. Boy, you guys grab those calculators quick. I think it's 360, but whatever.
It's 360.
Is it? Yeah, it's 360. All right, so this is plus 360, and then that's set equal to 4,200. Minus 360 on both sides. Somebody do that on your calculator real quick. I'll race you. Go.
Wait, what is it?
4,200 minus 360.
It's 3840.
3840. Good job.
Woo.
All right, now we're going to divide by 0.12. Hurry, go. What is it? Is it 32,000, I think?
No, what's the problem?
Is it 32,000?
No, I missed the calculator.
3840 divided by 0.12 is 32,000. Get on my level, guys.
I was literally doing it faster than you.
Were you? Because I have the answer written down. You're still hitting numbers.
That's because I dropped my pencil.
Well, don't do that.